think everybody generally goes through a point in their life where they get rid of their old consoles that they grew up with. And then, whether it's immediately or just years later, they eventually regret it. And they all want to get that stuff back. And we have all that stuff here, so it works out really well. I used to be a collector for a really long time, and collecting gets really expensive eventually. And I didn't really have a normal 9-to-5 job to kind of supply that, to meet that demand for my collection needs. So eventually I found a way to, have my collection constantly changing while still supplying gamers with really cheap deals. We buy, sell, and we trade on every console from Nintendo all the way to the current generation, which includes PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Wii. And we basically do anything we can to get a hold of everything. Places like, our competitors or whatnot, they generally have been ripping off gamers for a long time. So we offer a really good trade-in rate here, as well as discounted prices. We do a 60% trade-in value based on the values we sell them for. We do a 40% cash rate, and like I said, we undercut our competitors' prices. The level of knowledge that our staff has, they know a lot more about the older stuff, which is, I find a hard time finding that in other places. A lot of the places today, they don't even carry this stuff anymore. Half the people, you walk into a store and you ask them about a certain title, that's kind of my job here. I need to know a little bit about at least every single title in the store so that when people pick it up, and ask me about it, I can tell them something interesting. I grew up in arcades. Now that I've kind of grown nostalgic for the old arcades, I have some now, and over the last year I've taught myself how to fix them because each one that I purchased had something wrong with it. So now I'm kind of neck deep in doing repairs sometimes on my own stuff, but it's really cool because I don't know very many people who can do that kind of stuff, and people walk into the store, they see that giant X-Men machine, their jaw drops and they just got to go find all their friends and pump quarters into it, so it's really cool. We do all sorts of tournaments from, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, to current generation stuff like Halo, Black Ops, and then maybe even some other retro contests like high score contests, stuff like that, and we'll probably figure out other things along the way. In all of our tournaments, we would generally want to keep free to enter, and we'll do store credit prizes for all the winners. It's hard to appreciate today's games if you don't remember where they came from, so that's kind of what we try to do here, is just supply everybody with all the old stuff, and the new stuff as well.